The ACT dashboard summarizes all data compiled from ACT Dimensions in the Online Designer. You can access the dashboard via the web address crm.actbuildingsystems.com/dashboard. Use your login credentials to access the dashboard. If dashboard access is blocked or otherwise restricted, please contact support for help. There are 8 charts and 4 tables that provide metrics on business activity. All of the data shown on the charts and tables comes from our production system, providing you with up-to-the-minute information at all times. You can filter your data by using the Date Range and Company Details options on the left side of your screen. When setting dates, you can choose one of the preset options or select Other for a custom range. Depending on the range, you can also select the intervals as day, week, or month. All dates are recorded in UTC time. Your company detail options may vary depending on how you access ACT Dimensions. There are 8 charts on the dashboard, each arranged in a similar manner. The top line shows the name of the chart on the left, with summary data on the right and middle, where available, for the date range selected. The chart displays metrics for each interval. The vertical axis shows you the metrics being calculated, while the horizontal axis shows time. You can use your mouse to get a better view of the data for each interval. At the bottom, you'll see the change between each adjacent time interval expressed as percentages. When the metric for the current time period exceeds the previous or the next period, a positive percentage value is shown as green. When the metric for the current time period is less than the previous or next period, a negative percentage value is shown in red. If you select a custom time period, percentage changes may not be shown, and the available time interval options will vary. The charts are shown in an order that reflects the expected sales cycle shown here. Leads turn into quotes that convert to engineering requests and then orders. The leads chart displays the number of leads for the selected time period. The total number of leads is shown in the top right corner. New leads records the number of leads from first-time customers based on email and phone number. The total number of new leads is shown at the top right. Quotes records the volume of quotes created in ACT Dimensions over a given time period. The total number of quotes is shown in the upper middle, and the total dollar amount at the top right. Note that this chart only records quotes created with ACT Dimensions. Any quotes created outside the software will not be included. New quotes records the number of people who were issued their first quote in the date range selected. If the same person had 2 or more quotes stated in the same period, it's counted once. The total number of new quotes is in the upper middle, and the total dollar amount in the top right. As with quotes, this chart will only log quotes created using ACT Dimensions. Engineering requests displays the number of engineering requests over the date range selected. The dollar amount represents the total value of buildings based on the bill of materials for each job for initial engineering requests only. The total number of requested jobs is in the upper middle, and the total dollar amount is shown at the top right. Orders records the total building order amount based on the bill of materials for each ordered job for the date range selected. The total number of orders is shown in the upper middle, and the total dollar amount is shown at the top right. The expected orders chart records the expected revenue from future or unplaced orders based on the engineering request for those buildings within the past 1 year of any dates shown in the chart. In other words, the dollar amount shown represents the maximum obtainable revenue if every engineering request within the selected time frame that has not been converted into an order is converted to a paid order. In the example shown, we can see the total dollar amount of orders we can expect to be placed if all unordered engineering requests going back 1 year were to be placed within the current month. The Dimension Calculations chart records the number of times users have clicked Calculate in ACT Dimensions. The total number of dimension calculations for the date range selected is shown at the top right. The Download button underneath the graph allows you to download a CSV file showing a list of users or distributors and their calculations for the selected date range. The tables on the bottom of the dashboard provide additional information about your distributors. Top orderers list the top 10 distributors by their total order amounts for the selected date range. Top quoters list the top 10 distributors by their total quote amounts for the selected date range. Top converters list the top 10 based on their conversion ratio. This ratio is calculated by dividing the total engineering requests by the number of new quotes in a given time period. The last chart, Conversion Rates, gives you a summary of all your distributors based on 9 different metrics. Leads to quotes, the total number of quotes divided by the total number of leads. Leads to engineering requests, total engineering requests divided by all leads. Leads to orders, total orders divided by total leads. New leads to new quotes divided by new leads. new leads to engineering requests divided by new leads to orders divided by new leads, new quotes to engineering requests divided by new quotes to order, total orders divided by new quotes, engineering requests to orders, total orders divided by engineering requests. If you have questions on anything on the CRM, please contact support for assistance.